Let's play a quick game. So you have a woman and she's a 10, but you find out her body count is just this side of a hundo. What is she? Don't answer that, because we already know, depending on your gender, what your answer is likely to be. If you're female, your answer is going to be that she's still a 10. What you mean? But if you're a male, you might say that this lowers her value in your eyes a bit. How much? Depends on your sensibilities around promiscuity. Despite the attempts by some women to downplay the relevance of past promiscuity, this video will show how we know women are aware that it lowers their value. I'll also talk about a trend that's been around for decades, but it's really catching on as of late. If you're new to my content, I go by TSF. That sounds familiar. And to those who've already subscribed, welcome back. Let's get some understanding. So first, let's talk about the reasons why we know women are aware that their body count lowers their value in the eyes of men. First reason is that they're hesitant to share the number. Some women say they either don't keep up with the number or they've forgotten the actual number. Come on now. Not knowing how many men you've let inside your body is crazy. Other women will instinctively embellish their number to appear more virtuous. These two factors in of themselves are a dead giveaway that they know. Another good reason is that when women want to shade another woman, what's a go-to tactic that they often use? They call her a 304 and insinuate that she gets around. And why do they do that? They use it as a shaming tactic to diminish her value. Yet another dead giveaway that they know. Another reason we know that women know their value in a man's eyes is tied to their past promiscuity has to do with 3 words. Born-again virgin. What exactly are born-again virgins? Essentially, it's a term expressing the idea that after having had sex, a person can decide to commit themselves to being abstinent until marriage. It's a noble undertaking if done for the right reasons, but no matter what they say, one thing is for sure and 2 things are for certain. They make this commitment because they either want to preserve their value or they want to present themselves as more valuable. All these reasons are conclusive evidence that women know their body count is relative to their value in the sexual marketplace. And although these reasons are dead giveaways, this last reason is perhaps the most compelling. Why do I say that? Well, consider the circumstances that got them to that point where they feel like they have to course correct. Presumably, while they're in their prime marrying years, they're just outside having fun, exploring themselves and what they like and don't like, which means what exactly? That they've been getting slayed by hella dudes. These are the guys that they wanted or thought they wanted, but who ultimately did not want to commit to them. And after the hamster wheel of starts and stops and multiple talking stages turning out to be dead ends, then something starts to come into focus. It's the realization that they've not navigated through life with intention to get what they ultimately want. True, they may have gotten far in life as far as it relates to their career and their social circle, but they begin to realize that there are more important things that they could have been doing. In other words, they've been going full throttle down the wrong highway. Now, in order to get what they really want in life, they become aware of the need to make a drastic change. They go from routinely doing a reverse double somersault with a 2.5 twist dive into the deep end to not even wanting to get their feet wet anymore. This brings up kind of a sticky situation for these so-called born-again virgins. So what you're telling me is a guy who never committed to them, never cared about them past their post-nut clarity, those guys got no strings attached, sex on demand. They got the Guac 3000, they got the mega knees, they got 32 positions in a one-night stand. without trying to be crass. They were able to get butt-naked freaky sex with little effort as it takes to send a text that reads, "Sup." But now, for a guy who wants to take them seriously, he has to wait. And not only that, but he also has to jump through hoops and follow rules that the woman didn't previously have. And for doing that, he doesn't even get the privilege to be presented with something that they haven't already given to some random dude. Square that circle. I mean, on the one hand, I get wanting to be respected and not thought of as easy. But if the decision to become a born-again virgin and practice abstinence is to hide how you've been moving out here in these streets, I'm sorry, but that's perpetrating a fraud, plain and simple. The fact of the matter is, we shouldn't be steering women down paths that will not lead them to their ultimate fulfillment. We need to be telling them the truth, that if they see themselves wanting to be married, they should consolidate on the best man that they can get while in their prime marrying years. It's called settling down, and it's okay to settle as long as you're not compromising what you need in a mate. Instead, the loudest voices that we hear are ones promoting hookup culture, selling these young women on the dream that after they're done exploring all the streets have to offer, there will be a high-value man that she wants waiting at the end of the rainbow to commit to her and make everything all right. In this life, there are no cheat codes, and unfortunately, no do-overs. So it's simple. If you want to be seen as respectable, be respectable. To my guys, only reward good behavior. Focus on yourself, and when you're ready to get married, choose from women who've moved through life with intention and who've practiced sexual temperance. Despite what anyone tells you, a woman's past is relevant to you, and you deserve better than what some women are offering. Now that we got some understanding, I'm about to get up through here, y'all. If you got value from this video, hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until next time.